I'm Professor Rad, and this is Precalc video 227, expanding a logarithm. In our last video, we took a couple of logarithms that were being added together or maybe subtracted, and then we brought them together into one logarithm. In this video, we'll be doing the reverse. We'll be breaking apart a logarithm into its smaller component pieces. So just as before, we're going to be mostly using properties 6 through 9 that we developed a couple videos back now. And we'll be using those properties to help us take something that's kind of all squished together and split it up into more pieces. So for this example, we're going to do two problems. We're going to write as a sum or difference of logarithms. And we've also been told to express all powers as factors. What this last part means is, for instance, like see this x cubed up here? What we're going to want to do at some point is apply property 6 so that instead of having that x cubed on the inside, that power inside, it's written as a factor on the outside. So that's what that last part means. So let's look at problem A first. So we have a missing parentheses on this example. Oh, that was not nice of me to do. There we go. So for this problem, we have log of x times the square root of x squared minus 1. Now, what I like to do whenever I have radicals in a situation with logarithms is to write them in terms of exponents. This is because there's a nice connection between logarithms and exponents. So if it's in the correct format, then I'm more likely to see those connections. So I'm going to start out just by writing the square root of x squared minus 1 in terms of a power. So this is going to be the same as log of x times x squared minus 1 to the 1/2. Now, remember, you can't distribute square root signs or you can't distribute exponents if you have subtraction or addition. So we can't just write this as x minus 1. Doesn't work that way. However, I now have a product inside the logarithm. So when we have a product inside a logarithm, we can split it up into addition on the outside. So that's what we're going to do here. So I'm going to write this as log of x times, since it's times here, we're going to have plus on the outside, and we'll have log of x squared minus 1 to the 1/2. Now, here is where that property 6 is going to come into play, because in the second piece here, I have the blob to the 1/2 power. I want to bring the 1/2 out as a factor in front. For this first piece, there's nothing more I'm going to be able to do with log of x. That's as simple as that one will get. So this one's just basically going to come down for the ride each time now. And this next one turns into 1/2 log of x squared minus 1. Now, our goal here is to split these up as much as we possibly can. So one thing I'm noticing is that x squared minus 1 is a difference of perfect squares. So I can factor that. Be very careful here. I can't apply property 8 at this point, because the subtraction's happening inside the logarithm, like it's log of a difference. It's not log minus log, right? It's log of something minus something. So we can't apply property 8, but we can factor this and then apply property 7 again. So we've got log of x plus 1/2 times log of x plus 1, x minus 1. And now that we have this product here, we can split this up into 1/2 log of x plus 1 plus log of x minus 1. Again, the property that we're using here, when you have a product on the inside and you want to split it into a sum on the outside, that's going to be this property 7 here. It's the same property we used at the very beginning. We do have to be careful because there's this 1/2 in front of the whole thing. So we have to make sure that that 1/2 stays in front of those things. And then at the very end, I'm going to choose to distribute it just to keep everything as separate as possible. So in the end, we get log of x plus 1/2 log of x plus 1 plus 1/2 log of x minus 1. And that's going to be our answer for this problem. Yeah. So one thing to be on the lookout for, we can't continue further with this one, even though we have the sum on the inside. We don't have any property that says you can manipulate the sum on the inside, right? So I have a log plus a log, whereas here I have log of something plus something. So those are different situations. Okay, now let's take a look at example B. I'm gonna draw a squiggly line here. Oh, not that squiggly, very nice. Just to keep them separate. Now this time I have a natural log of a quotient. So I'm going to apply property 8 in this case, because we have logarithm of a quotient. Remember, natural log just means that it's a log with a base of e. So I'm going to write this as the natural log of x cubed, and then I'm going to subtract the natural log of 2x minus 4. You do want to be careful, make sure you're including parentheses if you have a difference, right? So in this case, we need to make sure there are parentheses around the 2x minus 4. Next, let's focus on this first piece of x cubed. So we have this exponent of 3. So we're going to apply property 6 and bring that exponent out as a factor in front. So this first piece will become 3 times the natural log of x. And I'm just going to bring this one down here. Now, with these problems, it often becomes challenging to know, am I done? Like, how do I know when I can stop? So you know when you can stop if there's nothing more you can factor or no more exponents or anything like that that you can bring out. So in this case, 3 natural log of x, there's just an x on the inside. There's nothing else that I can do with that. So this piece is done. When I look at the natural log of 2x minus 4, if I had something like the natural log of 2x minus 1, then I would be done, because with 2x minus 1, there's nothing in there that I can factor out. However, with 2x minus 4, there's a 2 in common. So I can factor a 2 out of that and then apply property 7. So I'm going to bring down my 3 natural log of x. And then I'm going to think of 2x minus 4 as 2 times x minus 2. And now I have a product on the inside. So when you have a product on the inside, you can split it up as addition on the outside. So this is going to stay 3 natural log of x. And then because I'm subtracting, I'm going to put parentheses around this. And I'll get the natural log of 2 plus the natural log of x minus 2. So we were multiplying on the inside, turns into addition on the outside. And then the last thing I'm going to do is distribute this minus sign that was out front. So we get 3 times the natural log of x minus the natural log of 2 minus the natural log of x minus 2. Now, when I look at these, can't do anything with the natural log of x. Can't do anything with 2. I mean, maybe if this was like 9, I could think of that as 3 squared, and I could break it down further. And I can't do anything with x minus 2. The subtraction on the inside, we don't have a property to break that down. So this is going to be it. Yay! So I hope that you found this video on splitting up logarithms helpful. In our next video, we're going to be looking at finding inverses of logarithmic and exponential functions. So looking forward to seeing you in that video. In the meantime, I hope you have a fantastic day, and I'll see you next time. Bye for now.